All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the market makers to make it bounce. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo bango. Market makers, make it bounce. Let's go.
We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trap the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops, getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky, just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that bounce, 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 bounce. Wrist tight, stop loss, snug, protect the bag, don't get rug, greed to get you wrecked, that's facts, no doubt, take them profits, that's what this game's about. Market makers make it bounce, support level, get respect, now we pounce, hold a level, this is where it counts. Market makers make it bounce, 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 don't freeze when it drops, just glance, see the zone, that's our chance. Take your profit, don't trade with greed, or else your portfolio will surely bleed. Market makers target stops, taking retail's lunch, then pump it high like a savage punch. Double bottom looking like a bounce. No disguise, candle close after retesting. The breakout is our prize. Volume spike, that's your cue. Ride it clean, take what's due. Smart money flows where the weak get shook. We be reading the charts, they be reading the book. Don't pray for luck, that's a clown's route. Traders joining groups, do the mentors, know what they talking about. If you ain't got a stop loss, you already lost. Risk small, think big, calculate that cost. Support ain't a guess, it's a level of defense. Bounce plays paid when your logic makes sense. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pound. Squeeze the villain, patience the crown. Market makers play, they run the town. But when you learn their game, announce price, finding the support level now, make it bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Price hit load and renounce. Take them profits, no remorse. Move like a shark, stay on course. Market makers make it bounce. Watch that wig, no flounce. Stay disciplined, stay profound. Market makers make it bounce. Charts tell stories, emotions scream loud. The wise stay patient, the greedy heads in the clouds. Market makers be sneaky like a mouse, while traders looking for that bounce. Market makers make it bounce.
That's right, guys. Market makers make it bounce. So let's see what they're talking about. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to, thank you. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Nobody wants to do that. It's just boring. So what we're going to do is we are going to just basically show you how to trade using levels, support, resistance, and it's a little bit more than levels. It's market structure, but with market structure you need levels, and with levels you need market structure. So it all plays together. All right, so we got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you very much. Floki's Angels in the house. Very, very grateful for you being here. Let's see here. Striker Heart, thank you so much for being here, guys. You guys are the best. The K Diggity's in the house. What's up? Bingo bangos. I love it. I love it. And then, of course, we got Meet Damien. We're going to look at Co-AI for a long double bottom on Thursday possible. We're going to check that out. So thank you guys for being here. You guys are great. Crypto Bubbles on the daily. All right. Getting a little bit of action. We have almost double digits on Morpho with 8%. Almost double digits. So there's a lot of almost double digits. We do have Pump up 17%. Now, before we get crazy happy, like, oh my gosh, all coin season, just remember these coins were down and they've been going down. You know, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just giving you reality. This is what's been happening. These coins have come down and now they're going up. Aerodrome Finance almost, well, over 14%. Virtual 17%. Just remember, they've been coming down. So this is why we do levels. You know, if you like the coin and you're not looking at it a whole bunch and you're just looking at maybe 3, 5, maybe even 10, you can track these just a little bit better as far as when they're breaking levels. All right, moving on. Oh, my shirt says, I have like 3 of these different colors. I love this shirt so much. It says, I would explain it to you, but I don't have crayons. Ooh, because you dumb. Oh, I love this shirt. But you're not dumb. You're here. You're getting the tuition. You're getting the intuition without the tuition to learn. So I show you how to trade for free every single day. Every single day. Of course, I do have a free Discord. If you want Discord and you like Discord, well then the link's in the description. It's to my link tree. It'll take you to my free Discord. I'm more active in Telegram because there I do have a paid group. However, if you want the free portion of the Telegram, because, well, you don't like Discord like me, I don't like it, but just ask me for it. Trade_intuition, and just say, hey man, can I be in your free group? Yeah, sure, come on in. So just to let you know. All right. But if you want, you know, the updates and updates on our charts and, you know, call outs, then that's when you do the VIP. But that's not to learn how to trade. Yes, you will learn faster, but you don't have to pay me to learn how to trade. Ask me questions. Ask me about charts. I give you the thought process and the reasonings behind my thought process, what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. And again, all this is free mentorship because I don't need to buy a Lambo with membership fees, because trust me, they are not from making trades. They are literally from members fees. So give you a heads up on that. All right, moving on. See here on the hourly time frame. Oh, coming down. Does this mean Bitcoin's coming down? Possible. We're going to check that out in just a second. Here we go. Looking at the altcoin season index. Today we are at 31. Yesterday at 30. Last week 29. Last month 51. Fear and greed index. Let's go and refresh this. We're going to look at crypto 29. So we're creeping up. Are we getting out of the fear? We were extreme fear. That's where we want to go. So we can buy low and sell high. We don't want to buy high and then it's like, it's coming down. Yeah, because people bought here and selling here. If you don't want to learn how to trade, if you don't want to learn, you know, how to get the, you know, very, very nice, I don't want to say best, but very, very nice entries. All you need is this. You buy here, you sell here. That's it. But if you want to learn how to do the trading and everything else, well, then you, I was going to say join my group. You just watch the channel. You watch the channel, ask me questions. Let's see here. We got Drew in the house. Drew says, what up, man? Morpho, Arrow, been cruising up for a while. Yeah. Yep. Very true. I love Aerodrome Finance. Absolutely love it. Been talking to my group about that one. That's one of the dexes that we've been talking about for several months now. Several months. We had lower entries so that when that flash crash happened, we didn't know what's going to happen. But when it happened, the lower entries hit. Now, if we were doing leverage, which I was, I think I had like 8 trades, all low leverage, 2x, 3x, you know, for the longer term holds. All of them got liquidated. Every single one of them. It's the risk we take when we're doing leverage. And even though it was a 2x, 3x, where it's like, it's not going to, plus I have lower entries. Of course, they got skipped. But, I mean, it happens. So, not crying over spilled milk. Just letting you know that, you know, I win and I lose. And, you know, I'm a real trader giving you the real experience. What's up, buddy? I'm not a trader trying to sell you hype so I can sell you a course. Give you a heads up. Chris says, is there a chance you could look at Wild? Yeah, man. Give me coins. So far, I only have 2. Of course, you know, hopefully more people can give me coins. Not one person give me like 8 or 10. But, you know, we can look at these coins and let's see here. Long from 0.8137 with another one set at 0.813, so 8180. Okay. one way down. Okay, I'm confused. You're in a long and you entered at 81.37. And then you're going to add to your entry on the way up and on the way down. There's just 1 in 5 trades I've set up like that. Why would you do that? You never want to put an order higher. If you do it higher, I said do. You're a kid. If you do have the next entry higher, you want to wait for what you're looking for. You don't want to just add. Plus, if you have one higher, it's going to automatically fill. So that doesn't make any sense to me. And let me know if that makes sense to you. Like you don't want to. So if you're going long, and here's your entry, you don't want to add to your entry prematurely at this higher level, because your order will get filled automatically. I don't know if that's what you're saying. I don't know if you said another one set instead of added to my entry. So I don't know. And then you have one lower. Okay. 0.7993. No, you're right, Joe. I didn't think about that. Okay, so no, dude, Chris, I was there. I was like, man, so this is great. See, and this is what I love. Like we've all had these questions or had these situations, and so somebody new coming in, they might not even know. Oh, I'm going to enter here, and then if it breaks this level, I'm going to enter here. I just want to put my entry right now so that I don't have to, worry about it at work. So what they'll do is they'll enter now, and then they'll add their entry up here. And what ends up happening, their average entry automatically is here. And if the price is here, well, now you're at a loss. I was like, how did that happen? Like the price is going up from where I bought it, but because you put a higher bid, you bought it at that higher price. So that makes it, I've done it. And the reason I know it happens because I've done it. So like this is stuff that I love. Don't ever feel dumb or like, oh man, I'm slow. No, like we've all done this, every single one of us. And then not only that, but if you're thinking the price is, here, and you want to come down just a little, I was doing that, where I just wanted to come down a little bit, like 1%, maybe 3%. So I can get the absolute bottom. I know it come down, let's say 3. And it come down to 2.7%, 2.8%, and then ran up. Only because I wanted to save a few dollars. I missed the entire move. I was like, dang it. So I've done that too, where I've done limit orders, trying to get a little bit lower. And no. Now, do I still do limit orders? Yes, I do. And there's different situations for market orders and limit orders, depending on if I want to get in it right away. I also have to look at if there's going to be a fee and how much is the fee, and all that's on your exchange when it comes to that. Let's see here. Thank you for telling me that, Joe. Okay. There's something goofy. Yeah, it's all good. Now doing it lower is great. Because just in case you get that crazy wick that comes down, boom, it hits it, and then it goes up. So no, that's good. See here, Al says, I would say look at market structure on a higher time frame, but it's higher highs, higher lows. Pull a fib on time frame you are in and find the GP for the next. So Al loves doing this because I always talk about this in reference to all the different things that people do. But I tell you what though, this does sound good though. Like honestly, I would not think you're making fun, but like you do need to go in a higher structure. You do need to look at higher highs, higher lows. I love pulling the fibs. I love doing the fixed range volume profile, also the moving averages. But yeah, let's see here. Honestly, an experimental thing on my end. I wasn't thinking. I'm glad watching you. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, like I said. Oh, you were being serious. Okay, because all that sounded great. All that sounded like, I was like, man, that's all great stuff. Yeah. And you're spot on now. You're spot on. And that's why whenever we're doing trading, we start usually like 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, we'll start in the higher time frames, work our way down. So we can see the overall picture, you know, if it's bearish or bullish. And then from there, we can go and see if it's in a range, because it's really easy. Well, it's easier to see if it's in a range if you're zoomed out. But if you're so zoomed in, you're like, oh man, it did a double tap, it's coming down. But if you zoom out, you're like, oh, we're in the range and we're at the bottom of the range and it looks like it may be coming up, you know, and then plus your moving averages, your point of control, value area highs or lows, you know, just everything. What's the other one? VWAP. So yeah. All right, let's get started. Let's get to work. What the heck? Oh, that's my cat. He's scratching on the desk. He's stretching. Sharpening his nails. 24-hour time frame. Ooh, dog it. We got some liquidations right here. Really close to us. 57.27 million sitting out 1052. Interesting. Because everybody's going for this bounce right here. Market makers making it bounce. Because of that, people are putting their longs in and stop losses right here. And then people who have shorts, you know, when it started coming down, right here, 47.67 million sitting at 1074. Are we going to come down first and then come up, or up first and then come down? Only time will tell. And this is why I trade level by level. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour. So close. 47.67 million, 46.88 million sitting right around the 1052 area. More liquidations to the bottom side. Let's go to Clash. Boring. Doing nothing. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. So this was put out by Donald Trump. And then, of course, several people have been reposting it. I like Anthony. I never can say his last name. Pompanalo? I don't know. Really cool. Dude's really super cool. I like him. I like him a lot. But anyway, says the president of the United States just announced a $2,000 dividend to American citizens that are not in high income. Stocks in Bitcoin only know to go higher in response to the stimulus. And here is the Trumpster. This was 10 hours ago. So whoa, wows us. I still like this. So this was 10 hours ago. And what I did was I did this bar 10 hours. Okay. So it says, blah, blah, you can read all this stuff. I don't know if YouTube's going to say, oh, we're only going to show it to one person because he's talking about this. But here's some information. If you want, you can read it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom. All right. So 10 hours ago, we were right here. We were right at the verge of this pivot. We're right here, trying to break this pivot. Then that news comes out. So we're right here. Oh, we're right here. So here we actually broke through. We had the market makers pushing it up. That's what this green candle is, and this next green candle. Market makers pushing it up right here, and then continue pushing it up. The Donald Trump stuff started coming out, and moon mission. All right. So one thing I do want to point out, went up 5%. Look at that, 5% from the low. Not too shabby. 5%. Let's see here. Joe, if I'm a mess with you, I will say just kidding. But this time I'm serious. Yeah, I noticed like normally you mess with me, but like as I'm reading this, man, all that sounds good. And then you're like, oh, I'm serious. Okay. Serious. I shorted at 106 where the liquidation seat map had that big order block, and now holding until GP down, gap down to 105. Right, there you go. There you go. So you shorted at 106, dude. You freaking kidding me? You got the tippy top? Man, you got some big old cojones. I don't know how you drive or how you walk. Good Lord. What do? Have a wheelbarrow in front of you? What's going on? Lunar says, pretty nice. See me gap at 104. 104-ish area. And that'd be good too, because that would be our top trend line. We have our two trend lines right here. So let's kind of go back. Yesterday on the live stream, we were here. And we had just gone up. Now, did I look for divergence? No. Was there divergence? I don't even know. No divergence. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to come down. Even though all these ciphers and whatever says, oh, green dot. When they're showing the green dot or the money flow is going up because the price went up. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me the movie that I'm watching, because that's all it does, in my opinion. My price is here. Yeah, so okay. More than likely, we're getting rejected off of our trend line, which is fine. More than likely, hopefully come down here to between the 382 and the 0.5. But again, nobody knows what's going to happen. And then if it comes up, looking for a decision point to maybe come down, which is my plan B. This is my plan B right here. Or potentially come up, which is my plan A. My plan A right here. Okay. Then the morning happened, and I think we're right here. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not liking it. It's looking kind of weak because it came down, and this I made a video for my VIP group. Came down, came up. Now, why am I saying this? Like, I didn't even have to say that part because I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I'm being a trader with you who's going through all of this thought process to like, Joe, you just said you did the A and sell me your group. No, like this is what I made a video this morning. I don't like it. It's looking kind of weak because it came down, and yes, I still have this thought process, but here's our high and we made a lower high, which is okay. And right now it's at a decision point. So now it needs to come up to attack this, Or if it rolls over, I mean, it's really high possibility comes here to here. So right now, again, we're having to wait to see what's going to happen. It's going to roll over. And then when it does this, it could bounce up. Or it could just bounce up to do a lower high and then come back down again. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. And that's why we have to rely on our levels. And then sure enough, man, it went and here. And look, this is the part that I want everybody to focus on. When I'm thinking this area yesterday, I'm thinking we're going to break straight through this. And you can verify this by watching the video from yesterday. I'm thinking we're going to break straight through this level to come to around here. And when we did come up, look what happened. We broke straight to the level. Now, granted, we did kind of get slowed down a little bit. We didn't retrace and then come up. We went straight to the level. Now, we did come down and bounce bullishly, which is good. And then now we're coming up here. Now, what do I think? Oh, man. Now, because we had that news in reference to, well, I don't want to say news, but in reference to the stimulus check and everything else, FOMO may ensue. But we're going to see where we can pull back in just a second. Let's go. It's on the liquidation CMAP. Look at the 3-day. Yeah, a lot of people like the 3-day. So let's go back to that. 3-day. 3-day. And I'm assuming this was the liquidations. Yep. The next area is down here, way down here. 73 million, sitting at 99.8. And then 55 million. And then 82.9 million, sitting at 99.6. Oh, let me drink some juice. Let me drink some juice, guys. Let me drink some juice. Very thirsty. Okay. Read the whole thing. I can't read. Joe, if I'm gonna mess with you, I'll say it, just kidding. But this time, I'm serious, because I shorted at 106. Yes, I got that. At 106, right here. Where the liquidation heat map had that big, something order block. This right here. And down, and now holding till it goes, till the GP, I'm guessing gap down at 105. Where's 105? So here, 105. 105.1. To take profits, I'm guessing. And then stop loss to entry. I'm on the 1 minute time frame. There you go. Okay, so hopefully I read it correctly. See here, unlike when a gap invites a test of support, forces New York to make a decision instead of chopping. Yep. Let's see here. Oh man, I wish you had some upper and lowercase letters. I'm just going to say SPY, CyberPower, SPY, CyberPower. What up, my friend? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, and that's on Twitch. Hey, Twitch. Very nice. Very nice. Not that one. Good Lord, copy and paste it again. I'm guessing this one. I would say look at the market structure on a higher time frame. If it's higher high and higher low, pull a fib on the time frame you're in, finding the gap for the next higher low or continuation. If this, no, I don't know what IFF is. I don't know. It's a bullish market structure, in my opinion. Al, if you want, we can have you as a guest on our show. And if you don't want to show your face, that's fine, but I would prefer you to show your face. And that we can go over certain things that you do. I would like that. And then look, I even have this set up. Look, ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. You'd be up here. And then when me and you are just talking, it would be boom. You would be right here. I need to get Chris back on, and I need to start inviting traders and just talk about trading. You know, your style. You know, it may not be the same as mine, and that's absolutely fine. You may use other things than me, and that's absolutely fine. But just to like get other traders on here, I would like that. Yeah, I worked pretty hard on this thing, but I never used it so far. But yeah, get Chris back on, get you on. Again, if you don't want to do your face, that's quite all right, but I would prefer it. So here, Trade Division, change the threshold on liquidation's heat map to 0.6. That brings up the boxes a lot more. 0.6, I don't understand what that means. What threshold? I didn't even know there was a threshold. Yeah, and it's pretty cool too, because now I was messing around with a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a link that I sent you, and then you can be on your phone, or if you have a webcam, even better for a computer, that we can share your screen, which I would really like. And yeah, I think it's just really cool. I think it's really cool. And it's the thing I've been kind of messing around with. But yeah, I like all you guys on here, and we can just talk, you know. See here. Yep, very cool. See here for sure, but I've never used this before like that, so you could guide me. Oh yeah. Yep, I don't know how to do that. Oh, threshold right here. I didn't know about this. 0.6. I don't even know what this means. The liquidity threshold slider allows users to filter the heat map by highlighting the most important liquidity clusters. By increasing or decreasing the threshold, users can easily identify the largest and the most critical liquidity areas. Y'all can't see my screen. A bingo bingo. So here it was. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now it shows up. Boom. Mic drop. You see that? I never even looked at this. My eyeballs went straight to here and here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's a money maker. I'm gonna have to try this out. So you're saying that, you know, more than likely come down here. Okay. Well, let's look at Bitcoin. And do I think it's gonna come down? Yes. Why? Well, because it went up. Now, because of FOMO, that's another thing. The FOMO is real, especially with that post that was done today. I would like to see price come down to just for a nice retrace, you know, nothing crazy. It's right here. And this area is roughly 104.8 to 104.5. So this is where I would like to see it bounce for a continuation up. And now what we can also do, I don't want to use the fib retracement from here to here because we've already used it for this move. I now want to use it, and this is on the smaller time frame, so we're going to have tighter moves. Larger time frames, you have larger moves because you don't have all these ups and downs. So we're going to go from here to here. Oh, so beautiful. Right smack dab on the 382 for this box, which is the minimum that I would like to see it retrace to. The average that I like is a 0.5, and it's sitting right on this blue line. That's pretty sexy to me. So I'm thinking if we retrace, which it would be very beneficial if we do, if we continue going up, I don't like it. Because more than likely when we go down, if we go down, which we will, you know, what goes up will come down. But when we come down, we may come down very, very, like, just angry. Just kind of like slamming the door type of angry, you know. So that's what I'm thinking. Let's see, what percentage is that from here to here? 1% going to 3.2, sitting right at 104.6. If you want to be more specific, 104.659. If we come down here to the 0.5, that's almost a 2% retracement, which would be at 104.037. I like it. So what we need to do now is continue this uptrend. Let's see here. So now that this kind of played out, so let's go ahead and hide all this junk. Let's hide all this junk. Let's hide this. Copy or whatever this is. This path tool. Get in there. Go to your home. Okay. Now we're on a clean slate. See here. Oh yeah, and we need to zoom out. We haven't zoomed out yet. I look at the 1 week, 3 day, and 24-hour market open. Okay, and 24-hour market open. I got the 12-hour and confirm with my chart in trading view. Once I get confirmation, go in. Yeah, I definitely need, and golden pocket, and the GP is golden pocket. I freaking abbreviate everything. Oh, golden pocket. Okay. Yeah, man, I'd love to have you on just to pick your brain. I think that'd be cool. And any other traders that want to come on, whether to share your knowledge or just to ask questions, I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see here. So what do I think? And let's get this out of the way. Okay. I'm thinking price, I would like to see it come down to here. Come up. Lower high is fine. Lower high is fine. Come down here. Come back here to the middle. And man, oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to show you this. It went dab smack in the middle. Come up. Let's go. Moon mission. Check this out. Settings. Style. Midline. White. Bingo bango. Oh, bingo bango. Slightly a little bit lower, but look at this like you're looking at patterns. Oh, look, we have a oh, this is a pattern. I didn't even see it. This is the seahorse pattern. That's his nose. Do they have noses? So this is a seahorse pattern. You see what I mean? You see? Seahorse pattern. Yeah, take that off. Okay. Let's see here. So I would like to see this. Or possible. Come down here. Oh, no. Possible up, down. Then here. And then same thing, as that other thing. That's what I would like to see. If it goes into the golden pocket, I get a little nervous because, well, it could just come all the way down again. Here we went into golden pocket, but you know, we had this level that we wanted to break, and sure enough, we broke. We would have broken this level, but then we short. Because more than likely lower high, lower lows. I don't like it. So let's come over here to this. We were doing this drawing yesterday. We couldn't find an ST though. A secondary test, which is basically just a run up, but it's higher than the buyer's climax. So it would have been a down and then an up. And then here's the AR. So like somewhere here. But then, so everything else looks great. We just don't have the ST. But, you know, and this is what I was saying too yesterday in reference to this. You know, this is the phase E is just, you know, straight down, just coming down. I said, but the market makers could whatever and just boop, 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 boop. And then now everybody who shorted is right. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and select all this. Copy or whatever that is. I'm not sure why I'm saying copy. Let's go to a weekly. Let's go ahead and turn this on so we can see the thingamabob. For the weekly. So we had this level. Let's go to the daily. Okay, go back to the weekly. Oh, we're going to look at the co-AI and wild. Trying to look for zones. Okay. So we have this to this. Possible bounce. Man, if we break below this, good Lord. You know, it's 100. You know, everybody's been calling the 100. If we break below this, I mean, here's a really nice weekly fair value gap. And it's a pretty big one. Sitting between 92.8 and 86.5. It's a nice big gap. Let's just do this so we can just show it. Those are the levels. What else over here? We don't want to break this level. 78.4. Let's put on our moving averages. The white is our 9, the orange is our 30, the red is our 50, and the yellow is our 200, but we don't see a yellow here. We're currently above the 50, which is good. Let's go to the daily. Let's do a fib retracement too, since we're here. The daily go from this low for the entirety of this move. You know, we up, down, up, down. It's easier to see on the weekly. You know, this was our high, then we made this high. Let's go back to the daily. So it looks like we're bouncing potentially off the 0.5-ish area. We're underneath the 50 SMA, I mean the 200 SMA. We just crossed above the 9 SMA, or we're crossing. We still have 21 hours to go. So you're saying there's hope? You just call me fatso? What you say? What you call me? So funny. All right, Joe, you gotta get serious. You can't get viewers if you're not serious, Joe. All right. We're above the 9 SMA. I mean, everything, it's screaming bearish. We're underneath the 200. But what's giving us hope is we're in this zone of a potential bounce, and we're at the 0.5. We haven't closed underneath it, so that's also bullish. And I like making money going up, so that's my other reason. I mean, I do, but no. Yeah, so it just needs to start making higher highs, higher lows. Something like this. Higher highs, gets rejected over the 200 SMA, the yellow line, comes down, bounces over the 382 level, which is 106.5. Then comes up, continues to do a lower high because it's resistance, but finds support off of the previous newly created pivot, which hasn't been created yet. I just drew it. Then to come up, only to do another lower high based off of the high to the left, for us to come down, and then now moon mission. Let's go. This is what I would like. So again, we get rejected here, maybe doing a little slightly lower high, which is fine. Then here's a lower high, pulls back, moon mission. This is what I would like to see. This is my hopium. Let's see here. Oh, it says, Joe, can you please read the freaking directions? Go to the liquidations heat map. Okay. It's going to be the last time for the liquidations heat map. On the 12 hour. Okay. Since there is volume coming in, and I think we might take the 105 liquidations for the higher low, then 107. So this is still at 6 or 0.6. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. 105.2. Oh, wait, I don't even have, I'm reading it here and I don't have it on screen. I don't think. Okay. See, then a 107.4. And if don't hold, I think the 3-day heat map will play out down. Okay. So yeah. Techman in the house. Thank you, Techman, for being here. And thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Today's been a great show. We've been doing a lot of stuff. Just talking and stuff. We have 2 coins. We have room for 1 more, and then that's it. But so how do you see the volume coming in? Is that this? I don't even know what this is. Is this volume down here? I don't know. But come down to come up. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we're closer to it. So I like it. Okay, so let's get to business, guys. Let's get to business. We kind of discussed our thought process on Bitcoin, what it might do. I'm going to go with A up here. And then this would be my B. Do I have a B down here? Sure. And my B. I don't want to think about C. I don't want to think about C. Let's see here. Footprint candles in Trading View. It's a combination. I'm technical. Footprint candles in Trading View. Is that an indicator? I mean, is that a candle? Is that there's a thing called footprint? It's not footprint. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, dude, Joe, you were so dumb, man. No, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Tech the Man says, friends getting delisted from CoinX. Hope it turns around. Yeah, I don't have that one. Sugarheart says, I'm listening, just really exhausted this weekend. Hey, man, I appreciate you being here. I really do. I really, really do. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and what's this? Zcash. This is our thought process. Mountain Zone. Why is this not showing? 15-minute time frame. Price was here. We're thinking potentially come down here and then maybe come up. Then we looked at it when we're, oh no, this was on the higher time frame. Yeah, 382 on the larger time frame. Where it may come down here and then start coming up. Oh, I think me, Damien, was saying to go long. And I'm thinking, maybe come down. I mean, I don't know. And sure enough, came down here and then came up. So we were both right. So yeah, looks good. I really don't want it to break this level, 612, 611, 612. Just to stay bullish. You know, it did a lower high. Everybody freaks out on that. Not a problem. But if it breaks this, that's breaking structure. And then it could come down and start doing higher or lower highs, lower lows. No, just change the candles like, oh. But you will see there. No, just change the candles like to the, okay. But you will see there, right where you are. Volume footprint. Oh, that's right. That's right. Volume footprint. That's right. I remember this. Yeah, this is like a new update that they did. Holy smokes. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's like a Christmas candy cane. Okay, so you use that in addition to that stuff. Yeah, I only saw this one time, or did this one time. Oh, you can put it right next to. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's amazing. Time, price, opportunity, session, volume. Yeah, these are new things from the last time. That's cool. Oh, look, you can even play tic-tac-toe. Let's see if we win. I win. I'm X's. I won before you. Or Connect 4. I win again. Boom. In your face. In your face. Well, that's cool. Let's go here. Let's go back to this. Okay. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Okay, for footprint candles, you need to zoom in. So I do it on the separate charts, but zoom in a lot to see the details. Okay. I like it. I'll definitely, since you use it, I'll definitely have to mess with it. Again, somebody showed me that. Shoot, man, I want to say like a year ago, maybe even more. I never used it. I thought, oh man, that's pretty cool. But I never used it. The volume, and I think we're looking at this one too. Maybe this one, I don't remember. That's cool. Yeah, I need to check it out. Okay, so let's get to work. Me, Damien, if you're still in here, let me know. Let me know. Me, Damien's like, dude, I gave that to you and your intro. And it's already an hour. I'm out. You are the worst person. Oh man, come on, man. Why you want to do that? I like it. Okay, double bottom on Thursday. What was Thursday? What's today? Sunday? How many days ago was that? Good Lord, I gotta pull up the calendar. Thursday was the 6th. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, probably here. Yep, 4 6. You could call this a double bottom. You know, for me, I normally do. You know, it just depends on what time frame. So we'd have to look at the 1 hour time frame to, you know, call this a double bottom, but it's really not. This is like slightly lower, but I'm right there with you, man. I'd call it a double bottom. But techno people will say, oh, that's a lower low. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'd say double bottom. Okay, came down, then down, broke this level. This one, you know, we could have, what should have, could have, we could have entered here. What's the percentage difference? That's what we need to know. From here to here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we would definitely have entered here. If this was like a 1-2%, we just wait for this. But since there's 8% difference, we enter here thinking we may get rejected here, but hopefully find support here because it's so much support that it would go here. See, I'm still here. Me Demon says, getting to request as fast as Road Dog I see. Oh no, I go through, no, I answer you really quick. Oh my gosh, I talk to Road Dog all the time, man. I was like, Road Dog, dude, you don't check the chat. Like literally do not check the chat for 40 freaking minutes. And you have like 30, 40 viewers. I'm checking the chat. Like I'm responding like really quick and I have 2. Thanks, Mom. But no. So yeah, we're covering, we were doing stuff. We're covering Bitcoin. We're covering a bunch of stuff. But in reference to this one, let's see here. I mean, I like it. I think it's ready to bang. I don't know what the market cap is on this, but it is very volatile. Very volatile. Very. Oh, we're looking at way over here. And we're thinking maybe come down to bounce here, to come up, and then maybe down. Holy smokes, I was all over the place on this one. Oh, there's a bigger picture. Oh, look at that. Look at that, man. Just boom. That's why it's important to zoom out. And I'm just showing the volatility. Now we're way over here. Okay. Let's see here. Me Damien says, when I read the Investopedia definition of double bottom, it says double bottom should be 1 to 3% away from. Okay, cool. Yeah. For me, a double bottom is like it's kind of like the OCD part, even though I'm not OCD. It like has to match up. But depending on what time frame you're on, sometimes they do match up. So, but there are some people out there that are like, oh no, that's not a double bottom. It's like, to me, I call it double bottom. Like for me, this, because now I'm on a 4 hour now. Now it's you can see it's like much lower. And for me personally, I look at candle body closes, even though I'm supposed to look at the wicks. There are certain things that I do just based off how I trade. But if that says 1 to 3%, you know, maybe I should be more lenient as far as my own definitions of, because for me it's a lower, even, and which does not make any sense. To me, this is a lower low, but the wick's here, so it's actually a higher low. But I'm looking at the kind of body closes. That's what I do. And depends on time frame. See here, I'm on a 2x long. Stop loss at 90 cents now. Ooh, doggy. Let's go. 90 cents. Ooh, nice. Dude. See, this is what I need to do. I don't do this. I go hard. And because I play hard, when I fall down, I scrape my knee. Maybe the bone comes out. So we're looking at 17%. Yeah, and then hopefully you have a lower entry down here, you know, in case if it does come down, we can add to it. But hopefully it doesn't go down lower than this. But yeah, I tell Roadhog all the time, dude, 40 minutes, man, really? Or sometimes in the chat, it's like an hour. Like, has he checked the chat? No, not yet, Joe. Come on, man. So bonus divergence on the 8 hour for, wow, okay. I look at wicks for double bottoms and tops. Yeah, I don't look at wicks. Now, even though like on a lower time frame, they're kind of body closes. On the higher time frames is what I'm looking for strength. Because lower time frames, you know, you have more ups and downs. Higher time frames, you have more of the direction. So that's my reasoning for seeing this as a lower low, because it's on a higher time frame. So hopefully all that makes sense. So let's go to the 1 hour. I'm liking it. I like it. It can move very fast. Let's see here. For me, and I hate this too. Like, watch, my stop loss is going to get hit and yours isn't. Go figure. Man, I am so late today. I was talking a lot about Bitcoin. Joe, you making excuses? No, I'm just giving you reasons. Giving you reasons. So this will be our stop loss. Oh man, we're right underneath the zone. Where's your zone? I don't like doing the zones red because I just don't. Man, look at how that zone just missed everything here. Kind of body stopped. Kind of body stopped. Kind of body stopped. Wicks. Wicks. Kind of body stop. What I would do is what I would do. Just to be safe. Because me, I'm safe. Scared money doesn't make any money. I know. But I would wait 6%. I would set my alert. You know what? 7%. So I would set my alert right here. Set alert. I'm actually going to set it. And so my stop loss. Man. That is. I have to do my stop loss here. Even though this is a great area for it to come down to bounce. But I keep on going lower. Man, I want to do leverage on this. But I can't add it. Not it. I mean, I could, but just have a lower entry. Man, and I hate it too, because let's just say I do enter the trade, okay? Let's just say enter the trade. Enter the trade right here. Then the price, well, let's just say like this. Price goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, comes up, we enter the trade, and it comes down and does this and comes down and starts trading in here for a little bit, and then comes down to only come up and take off. Because everybody's going to be doing their stop losses right here and right here. And if I move my stop loss to here, there's a really good chance on this first one, it stops me out. Because this would be a really nice area for support, bounce. but it's also a nice area for liquidations right underneath this, because everybody who entered anywhere in here, they have their stop loss right here. Hey, we got Crux Crypto in the house. What's up, my man? What is going on? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. I was just talking about earlier, same thing with YouTube Meet Damien. I'm gonna start doing this. Watch. 3, 2, 1, boom. You'll be up there. Crux of Crypto, Meet Damien. Anybody else? Or you'll be over here, this way. So, and just talking about crypto, talking about thought process, talking about what you do, etc., etc. But yeah, let me do that. Crux of Crypto says, just chilling. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, Crux of Crypto, nerd. Nerd alert. Big nerd. Big nerd. Nerds make a lot of money. Why? Because they're really smart. They know a lot of stuff. Stuff that the average person doesn't know. So Crux of Crypto has his show. See here. Ready to jump on whenever. Yeah, man. I need to send you the link, all that fun stuff. And yeah, we'll set it up. We'll set it up. But yeah, Crux Crypto, let's pull up his channel. Joe, you haven't done anything. I know. Calm down. Calm down, people. Calm down. Let's come over here. Road Dog's live. Nick Cypher's live. Lunar Beach is live. Everybody's live right now. Let's see here. I mean, Damien, Crux Crypto. So let's put this in the chat. Okay. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to Crux of Crypto. He has just alpha, big time alpha. Oh, and I'm busted too. I didn't see this one. Sorry, man. I gotta watch it and smash the like, all that fun stuff. Busted. Yeah, I've been really busy lately, like crazy busy. But yeah, he goes live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's tomorrow? Monday? I think I'll be able to watch on Tuesday. Sounds cool. Maybe one of these afternoon streams on a clap. Yeah. Yeah, so my times have changed now. My times are now at 9 p.m. Eastern time, but maybe we can do something, depending on, you know, how my week looks, we can set up something 3 in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon, stuff like that. So I'll give you a heads up. Hey, we got B Team Crypto in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? Oh yeah, I've been sidetracked. Oh, man. It looks great. I don't know. Bitcoin's like, nope, we're not coming down. It looks good. You know, we're right underneath the zone. If I did this, it would have to be on a regular spot trade. Boring. I like leverage. Very high risk though. I mean, it loves to move. I like it though. So me and Damien gave us this one. I like it. Okay. Oh, sorry, forgot. There we go. So me and Damien, he gave us this one. It's underneath this resistance zone. But I like it though. It looks like it wants to go, and it pumps. Yeah, thank you, man. So we'll see. I really like it. Let's look at the last one. Wild WLD USDT and .p. I'm bluffing. Ooh, nice. This one's nice too. So you got in at 81. Okay, so about here. Nice. We broke this level. Coming up. 81.37. So of course with me, what I do is I look at this as if I was, in the moment, not what already happened. Already happened, great decision. In the moment, not a good decision. Why? Well, this is the level that we wanted to break right here. And we can do the 1 hour time frame. We wanted to break this level. Sure enough, it does. You entered at 81.37, which was right underneath resistance. 81.57. We don't want to enter, underneath this. I'm not sure what time frame you did. Maybe you did a, but still it doesn't matter because that's the pivot. So what I would have done in this moment, like I want to enter this trade. I'm seeing it right here. Don't want to enter. No. Why? Well, it moved up already. It could potentially come back down to this level would be perfect. Now, again, what I do on my channel, what I do is I show you how I would trade in the moment versus what all these other people who are trying to sell you a course. They say, oh yeah, we enter right now because they see that it went up 80%. Here, I would think that more than likely we have a higher probability since we went up that we could possibly do this. And then break this level. Still don't want to enter because we still have this level we have to deal with. And then if this was my pivot where the candle closed, well, then I'd have to break this first. But I mean, it worked out for you. Let's see here. Stop that in profit. Asia coming in strong. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that. And that's the thing too, like with the liquidation heat map. Sometimes it works beautifully. And sometimes TradeFly, actually, I had a bunch of my people watching TradeFly. And so in the group, they're like, Joe, what is the liquidation heat map? What? I was like, okay, let me find it on the chart and mark it on the chart. Did that for a few months. And, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, dude, talk about, and I don't like the word magnet, but sometimes, man, it would go right to it. There was, I think, like a few weeks, literally, you could just trade by that. Literally. But back to this, what I've entered here. Oh, again, this move. What's the percentage? Let me look at that. 5%. Oh yeah, heck yeah, only 5%. Okay, I'm entering here. I thought it was like a 12% or 15%. So the candle closes above it. I don't enter on this trade on this candle. Why? Well, we have a long wick here saying that we could potentially go down. And then we have another longer wick here, again, saying we could go down. So I don't enter on this wick or this candle. Then this candle's red, but it has a wick to the bottom. So that's saying that we might go up. I'm still not entering. Then we have this next candle. Okay, more than likely, I bet you thought I was going to say we're going to enter. No, more than likely it's going to retrace 38 to 50% of this move. We're going to do it from here. And at this time, we're here. So 38%, wicks it. What do I enter now? Okay, let's delete this. So this candle I would not enter because now I'm thinking maybe pull back 38, maybe 50% before hopefully going up. But we still have this level we got to deal with. Now the level changes to this level. So now the level changes to here, which creates our zone. So for me, I don't want to enter until we close above this zone. Could we enter on a bounce? Sure, higher risk because it could get to this zone and get rejected. Once again, I show you in the moment versus what everybody who's trying to sell you something. Oh yeah, definitely we enter right now. Like none of these things matter to them because they want to sell you a course. They want to sell you something. So Al says, I was on point, but the 105.2 was tricky at this time. However, the 107 liquidation heat map, yep, still strong. Yeah, and I agree. I mean, because it can go either way, but the likelihood of it going to those areas on that heat map, very strong. And the closer it is, the higher the percentage. And we mentioned that at the very beginning of the show, you know, there's a high chance that we'll go to that lower one before going to the higher one. But and there's a lot of people too that, oh yeah, it's going to go here because it's no, like it can do whatever it wants. It could reverse right now and go back down, you know? So yeah. Very true. Very true. Let's see here. So here on this candle, I would enter. Why? Well, it ran up, it already retraced, and it broke out of this level. So now this is support. So hopefully we don't. Wait, do we know this already? Okay, we did. So I want to make sure that I'm not cheating. You know, maybe I saw this, and honestly, I didn't look at it till right now. I'm literally looking in the moment. I'm looking at these candles as they're happening. I didn't even notice this till right now. That's why, wait a minute, am I cheating? Look what happened. We used this level and this level for a zone. Price came down. Could it have gone lower? Sure. But look at what happened. And now it comes out. So now it's giving me strength. It's like, okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I already entered here. Cool. I'm trying to think if I would have re-entered or added to my entry. I want to see more candles for the pivots. And here, just one candle, then the next candle comes down, create a pivot. I don't like candles like this. I like something like this where it comes up and then it comes down. I don't like this up down pivot. I don't like the pivots. I mean, we'll use them, but I don't like them. Came back down, tapped it. If we close, man, but it's very barely percentage. If we pull back, it's okay. Don't panic. And we're almost done, guys. You guys have been doing great. You guys are the best. I would call this my bounce zone. Who's here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are here. Let's change it to blue. Just so you can see the bounce zone colors. I wouldn't be mad if it came down here to bounce. It's a little bit lower than 0.5, but still, you know, a little lower than golden pocket, possible. Ooh, golden pocket. Oh, beautiful golden pocket. Good Lord, I could not. Wow. That's a beautiful golden pocket right there. So if it pulled back to this area, I wouldn't be mad. Now, for me adding to the trade, what I would do, and let's go ahead and hide this. Well, I'm going to, no, I don't need it. Now, as far as adding to the trade, personally, I wouldn't add to it because it's so close. But if we come down, if we get lucky enough and it comes down and it does this and it closes outside on the 1 hour time frame, outside of our, or rather above 0.8053, then I would add to my entry. And what we did is we just lowered our average entry cost. That's how I would play that. I like it though. See, Techman says 8, hiding or away from the keyboard. Yes, smash that 8, guys. If you're a lurker, you're a lurker. All right, so let's see a poll. Yes. Where to? So we got lunar beaches, lunar, or Road Dog, and I think those are the only options that I know of. So vote now, vote quick. Those 8 have the right hand. Yeah, Alex O Crypto, he's funny, man. He's really funny. But go ahead and do your vote. We're gonna have the vote for about 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna go to those people. I think we have more people from the Road Dogs community in the show, so we may be going there. And if you're new to Road Dog, give him a try. He's different. He hopefully will read your chats. I love the dude. Like I said, I talk to him fairly frequently, and I tell you, man, that chat, oh my gosh, I think I do pretty good. And I actually, Porky is my inspiration, because man, you don't even finish typing it and he reads it. It's like, how'd you read it? I didn't even hit enter, and he read it. But yeah, Porky's like super quick. But yeah, so for me, the way I do my shows, I go over Bitcoin, I go over certain things about Bitcoin, then any questions or whatever, we talk about that, and then we go to the charts. But if there's, let's say 5 or 8 people, each one put a chart, well, then that's 5 or 8 charts. So what I do is I keep my talking in the beginning to the minimum, and I just get to work. But we only had 2. So that's why I talk. All right. Let's close down the poll. And what is the poll saying? 67% say Road Dog. Okay. So we are going to go to a Road Dog. And if nothing else, if you don't like Road Dog, please go over there, just smash the like, say, Trade Intuition Raid. Not that he'll read it, but just say Trade Intuition Raid, and then go to whoever you would like. But that just shows, support. And for me, that's all I got, guys. We actually went 15 minutes over the show. I greatly appreciate you. I thank you so much for being here. You guys are the absolute best. And just remember, do not feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. Don't feel pressured because you're seeing all these people have all these crazy results. They don't show you all of their traits. They don't. They just show you what makes them look good. For me, since I have nothing to sell you, I tell you, hey, we lost. We entered a short, we lost this trade. Matter of fact, there was a coin we entered yesterday. We lost, and then last night, and then this morning we entered it again, but this time going the other way because now it looked like it bounces. So, and that's what we do. Like, we're real traders. All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys.